Hey guys, Angel here with the Bullish Bears team, and I am making the watch list video for tomorrow, November the 20th. And you can see that the market made all-time highs today, and then it started to head back down. So we have this doji-ish inverted hammer candlestick right off the 5 SMA, which are these purple dots. So what I want to see is if this is an inverted hammer that signals the sign of a potential change in trend, because typically inverted hammers form at the top of an uptrend, signaling that a bearish reversal is coming. So I'm very curious to see if this ends up signaling that and then heads back down, or if it's just a doji candle that is testing this 5 SMA before heading up and making new highs, because it sort of looks, this right here looks a lot like this right here. So if it follows this same pattern, then it's going to head up and continue to make higher highs. So we'll just have to wait and see what this means going forward, if the market is going to take a bit of a turn, or if it's just following this pattern that was over here and continues to head up. So let's take a look at GNPX. I am not going to put this one on the watch list. It just went down all day. Let's take a look at ANTX. Okay, so this one we were watching in our trade room this morning. It sort of formed this head and shoulders pattern, and it's tanking in the after hours. So the thing that typically happens with these stocks that were on the more, let's see, it ended the day yesterday around 11:44 and went up to 16:47 today. So it could potentially continue to head up, or it's just going to take a tumble tomorrow. So I'm not going to put that one on because I just don't know what it's going to do. So let's take a look at ACRX. This is trapped between moving averages, so I'm not going to put that one on. Let's take a look at AVGR. Okay, so this one, you can see this cup pattern. Moving averages could potentially be pushing price up. It's going to run into resistance around 150. Let's just take a look at the hourly real quick and make sure that's above. Yep, you can see bull flag, and it's bull flagging on the hourly. So I will put this one on the watch list for tomorrow. All right, so cup on daily, bull flagging on hourly. Watch for resistance around $1.50. So that is AVGR. All right, let's take a look at IDEX. It touched the 9 and then rejected it. So I don't like that. You can see this tweezer bottom on the daily. I just don't like that it couldn't break the 9 today. You could see cup handle. It did close above the 50 SMA. On the hourly, it's going to run into resistance at this 200. You can also see cup and handle in a bull pennant. If it can break 90 cents, it's going to run into resistance around $1. So just be aware of 90 cents. Let's see, cup and handle on hourly. If price can break 90 cents, watch for $1 and 110 resistance. That is IDEX. Let's take a look at HTBX. Okay, you can see it formed this cup, which could potentially also be a double top come the morning. So don't love that, but let me look at the hourly, see if the hourly shows me something a little bit different. I don't like anything about this hourly chart. It's so wicky and small body candles. So that just shows me that it was pumped and dumped, and I don't like putting that on the watch list. I do not like that AGEEF, so let's take a look at BCRX. Okay, so let's see, 20 EMA is at 201, closed at 202, so just a tad, a skosh above. Does have this big gap that it has to fill. Let's see. Let me look at the hourly. Okay, so it just in the after hours got above this 200 SMA. On the hourly, you can see a bit of a left shoulder, head, right shoulder, and inverse head and shoulders, but I don't like how close it is to moving averages on both time frames. So that just makes me not necessarily want to put it on, but if it can hold the moving averages, it's got room to 250. Bull flagging on hourly. If price can hold moving averages on hourly and daily, watch for 250 resistance. All right, so that is BCRX. Let's take a look at FUV. Okay, we have a bit of an inverted hammer right here, and it's right at this resistance. It tested this resistance of 216, couldn't hold it. Sort of looks like an FU pattern on the 5-minute, so I'm going to skip that. Let's take a look at IFMK. It touched the 9 EMA, and I can see that it's taking a tumble after hours, so I'm not going to put that one on. Let's take a look at HEXO. So tweezer bottomed right here. Let's see where the 9 is. The 9 is at 183. So it's at 182. This is about a potential 10-cent move. If it gets above the 9, it's got room up to the 20. So let me look at the hourly. What does the hourly show me? So it had the moving average crossover, which pushed price above the 50. So then it's going to run into resistance around this 200. So I think I like the tweezer bottom on the daily. If it can get above the 9 EMA, then watch out for resistance. Tweezer bottom on daily. Price can break 9 EMA. Watch for 20 EMA resistance. Oh, I did spell it right. I don't know why it looked wrong to me. Okay, that is HEXO. CALA. I don't like that. DSS. Nope, don't like that. APHA. Also don't like that. ALNA. So this is bear flagging. Could consolidate up to this 200. I'm sorry, this 9 EMA. But I don't like that big red candle to end the day. Let's look at the hourly and see what it looks like on the hourly. doesn't have any volume and it's barely above moving averages. So I do not like that. KSHB. Nope, don't like that. It's too close to moving averages. ARQL. Okay, so this had hammered out a strong support. We have this bullish engulfing candle. It's going to run into resistance around 883. Let me look at the hourly, see if... So you have the bull flag on the hourly with 881 as resistance. So I think I like that. Just be aware it could end up consolidating a little bit tomorrow because it's so close to that moving average, but it does have a gap to fill. Bullish engulfing on daily. Watch for resistance around 880 if price can break 850. So price needs to break 850 for it to have a chance at that 881, and then it's got some more resistance at 938, which is the top of that little gap there. And that's ARQL. Let's take a look at CASS. Okay, or CAAS. Not the biggest fan of these, so I think I'm gonna skip that for now. It's had 3 green days in a row, so I would be worried that price is gonna end up tanking because people want to take their profits. That is a no for IFRX. JKS, also a no. CLVS. We are looking at this morning in the trade room. So it's bull flagging up. You can see cup handle on the 5-minute. Let's look at the hourly, see what the hourly is showing us. You can see this bull flag on the hourly, and it hammered off the 9 EMA. So I'm going to put this on. With resistance, oh, it's got to break 786. If it does, it's got resistance around $9. So cup and handle on 5-minute. If price can break 786, watch for resistance around $9. So that is CLVS. Let's take a look at ARDX. All right. So you can sort of see this cup and handle broke out. Okay, so it's going to run to resistance around 750. Let's look at the hourly. It's got this spinning top candle, which could potentially be a reversal candle. This is easy to borrow, so you could take the bearish side of it. Do I like that or do I not like it? We'll see. This is a cup and handle breakout. Let's see if it can continue. Cup and handle break. Watch for possible continuation with resistance around 750. So that is 7 stocks on the day trade watch list. So I'm going to leave it at 7 so that way you don't have too many to keep an eye on. And I looked ahead for some potential options plays. I did pick AEO for this triple top right here. So if you look at this, it's got 1, 2, 3 triple top and it is falling. It's going to find support around $14. So I like that. Triple top on daily. Watch for support around $14. And if the market ends up taking a little bit of a bearish turn, that could also help it move down. Let's take a look at FSLR. See what I was looking at. This hammered right off this 20, which is getting ready to potentially cross over with a bullish cross. It's going to run into 50 SMA resistance on the daily. Can sort of see pretty imperfect bull flag on the hourly, but I do like this hammer right off a moving average. So I'm putting that on. Oh, it's going to take me too long to click down. Let's see. Hammer candle off 20 EMA. Watch for resistance around 50 SMA. Let's see. 20 EMA on daily. Got to put that on there so that nobody's confused as to what time frame it is. So that is going to be the watch list, swing trade and day trade for tomorrow. So if you're not yet a member, then just head over here to the bullishbears.com. Once you log in, you can see we've changed our setup a little bit to where we have a day trade and our swing trade room together. This allows us to have streaming all day long. So there's always somebody in the trade room streaming. So it's chat, live charts, trades, all of that good stuff for you guys to see day in and day out. You've got options, you've got futures, you've got stocks, you've got it all in there. We have our real-time alerts for people that want entries and exits. We have our trade alert setups, which is going to be this right here, which I will be posting to our members. We've got our day trade watch list, our swing trade watch list. We've got courses. If you're a member, you can watch streaming replays. If you're a yearly member, then you get access to our next level training library. If you're not any of that and you're wondering about us, you can try us out for 14 days for free. Right over here on our 14-day free trial, which you can cancel at any time. If you don't cancel before the trial is up, you will be charged the $49 a month. We also have the yearly, which is $300, which works out to $25 a month. So you save 50%. So I would recommend coming over here and reading everything that you get with these two subscriptions that we have. And come check us out. I stream in the trade rooms on Tuesdays where we talk about stocks, football, and sometimes female advice for the male. So check us out and give us a try. It's totally and completely worth it. It's totally affordable, and you're not going to be having to sell your house just to afford courses or anything like that. Totally worth it. So I hope to see you guys there if you're not members, and if you are, I'll see y'all later.